What's up, travellers? Welcome back to the channel. HJ Aviation HQ from another video here on the channel. Today we have the model review of the Thai Airways International Airbus A350-900 by Aviation400. This model here was released alongside the ITA Airways and two Sichuan A350-900s as well. But before we go any further into the video, go ahead and give this video a thumbs up to help me out going into the future. And of course, if you are new to the channel, welcome. If you like the content of model plane reviews, model plane unboxings, and airport updates and other great stuff involving the hobby of model collecting, go ahead and give this channel a subscribe, and of course, ding that bell icon to be notified when videos go live on the channel. Also, go ahead and comment below what your thoughts are of Thai Airways International moving forward into the video, including their product, their livery, their aircraft as well. Go ahead, what your thoughts are below. I would love to try this airline out moving forward into the future. And of course, go ahead and give this video a share it to your friends or anyone who may be interested in checking out this video and of course the channel. So before we go any further into the video though, and showcase the box you can see in front of you, I'm going to read out some information about Thai Airways International as an airline, and then some information about the aircraft and operator history of the aircraft. So founded on March the 29th, 1960, Thai Airways International is the flag carrier airline of Thailand, and primarily operates from their major hub at Suvarnabhumi International Airport in Bangkok, Thailand. According to planespotters.net, Thai Airways International has an aircraft fleet consisting of 46 aircraft, including 12 Airbus A350-900s with an average fleet age of 5.4 years. They welcomed their first Airbus A350-900 on August the 29th, 2016, that wore the registration Hotel Sierra-Tango Hotel Bravo, or for those that aren't too familiar with the phonetic alphabet, that would be HS-THB. Thai Airways International is a member and one of the 5 founding members of Star Alliance, which was founded on May the 14th, 1997. The other 4 members were Lufthansa, Air Canada, Scandinavian Airlines, and United Airlines. So going into some information about this aircraft now. This aircraft's MSN number or manufacturer serial number is 201. This aircraft here is an Airbus A350-900, specifically a 941, because the 41 is the Airbus designated code for Airbus-built aircraft equipped with Rolls-Royce engines. This aircraft here was performed its first flight on March the 6th, 2018. As of today, this aircraft is 4.8 years old. This aircraft here wore the test registration of Foxtrot Whiskey Zulu Golf Echo, or F-WZGE, for those that aren't too familiar with the phonetic alphabet. This aircraft here was built and produced at Toulouse, France, because Toulouse is where the main factory is for Airbus, especially their wide bodies. And this airframe is currently active, which means this aircraft is on the network serving for Thai Airways. This aircraft registration that we're looking at today is Hotel Sierra-Tango Hotel November, or HS-THN, again for those that aren't too familiar with the phonetic alphabet. Again, this aircraft is an Airbus A350-900, which was delivered to Thai Airways International on May the 3rd, 2018. This aircraft here is equipped with 2 Rolls-Royce Trent XWB-84 engines. This aircraft here is nicknamed Khiri Nikhom, and this aircraft here was ferried between Toulouse, France and Bangkok Suvarnabhumi between May the 4th and 5th of 2018 on its delivery flight. So with that out of the way, let's go ahead and check out this box. So as you can see, this is a really nice box for Aviation400. They are getting quite basic as well, must be said. I have received a few of the Aviation400 models, including many of the A350s. Go ahead and check out the full playlist of model reviews in the card right about now in this corner here. So here we have the Thai Airways emblem there. Very, very cool. They do have some wonderful information about the meaning of this livery coming soon into this video. Here is the warning information for this model. Here is the logo of Thai Airways, and then we have the tail section of the aircraft that is replicated as a model today. Here we have the Airbus A350-900 titles in the Airbus font. There we have the information that it is saying that it is a 1 to 400 scale aircraft in die-cast metal, and it has the registration there, Hotel Sierra Tango Hotel November, and the item number AV4147, and then we have the Aviation400 logo there. Not too can't remember the last time I saw one of these on a box, but very nice to see that they've included in this one. Here we have on the bottom panel the Thai Airways logo there. Then we have the Tudor renewal of this beautiful livery. I must say Thai Airways' livery is one of the best in the world in my opinion. It suits all of the aircraft, including the 350s, but in my opinion the best aircraft to see it on is the A380. Many of you guys probably would have expected me to say the Dreamliner, but of course the 380, it just looks so elegant. And there's the registration again. There is the A350 titles again. It's the 900 variant. This is the shortest variant of the two variants for the 350. Of course, there's a longer variant, being the 350-1000. Go ahead and check out the model review I did of the British Airways 350-1000 by Aviation400 in the top right corner right about now. And there is the item number again, and the Aviation400 model's logo again. On this panel here we have the Thai Airways International logo again. There is the scale of the aircraft, there is the aircraft type, and then we have some measurements, the overview angle, the side view, and of course the front view, all of them being in the metric scale or of measurement. Here we have on the top panel pretty much identical to the bottom panel with the very nice looking livery. And of course on the bottom panel we have the Thai Airways logo there, and then we have the Tudor rendering of the aircraft. Very beautiful. There's the warning information again, and of course here we have the barcode and the item number and where it was made, of course China. Aviation400 is a Chinese based model brand, so it should be quite obvious. A bit like NG models, and of course Phoenix models, and of course JC wings. For those that aren't too familiar with the cultural meaning behind why Thai Airways coloured their livery like this, this is also one of the reasons why I just love this livery. I just love how it has a cultural meaning to it. Not just because I have a Thai collection with the country of Thailand, but if you didn't know, the logo on the tail fin shows a traditional Thai greeting gesture, and the curves represent a traditional Thai architecture of the decorative structure called lam yong. They are common on temple roofs to distinguish different tiers in the structure. The gold represents the colour of the Thai temples, while the magenta signifies the magnolia blossom, and the purple represents the Thai orchid. So if you look at the Thai Airways logo a bit like that, you can see the shape of the temple. So it's very beautiful. I just love airlines that incorporate their cultural meaning a bit, especially the airlines in China. We see and you know the Chinese airlines, of course, probably Air China, even though the livery is very old, I do quite like the livery when it's put on, you know, the A350-900 and of course the 787s. It's just when an old livery meets a new aircraft, it just looks really elegant. And of course other airlines within Asia as well, Cathay Pacific have a very cultural livery, and of course Japan Airlines as well, and All Nippon Airways, and of course Singapore Airlines. But one airline in Asia that I think have a really cool livery would be Air India. So, and of course Sri Lankan Airlines have a nice livery, and of course Garuda Indonesia, but multiple liveries in Asia look really cool. So with that out of the way, the information about Thai Airways as an airline, the aircraft information, and of course the showcasing of the box, let's go ahead and check out the model. And here is the ever so gorgeous Thai Airways International Airbus A350-900 by Aviation400, looking absolutely gorgeous in this livery. I must say, as I mentioned, it is one of my favourite liveries on an aircraft in the industry at the moment. In this portion of the video, I'm going to showcase the model up close to the camera, giving you some nice imagery of all the details up close to the camera. and giving you some insights about what each of the components do for the aircraft in terms of the operations of the aircraft. So let's go ahead and dive in straight into the model review. Zooming into the aircraft first and foremost and getting the model up close to the camera. Here is the nose area of this aircraft. I must say this mold is absolutely fantastic. One of the best molds in the industry of the hobby of model collecting. Must say Aviation400 are probably probably my favourite mold of the 350. Engine models will probably come next, and of course the JC Wings / Gemini Jets mold is not too bad as well. Phoenix models, I don't not like them. I just have I just don't think I would want to purchase one. Now that the NG models and Aviation are in the market. Anyway, here we have the front part of the aircraft. There we have the nose cone in the middle of the shot. Inside the nose cone we have the weather radar. That is a component on board the aircraft that is used to detect storms along the flight plan or flight path of a flight, to give the pilots a visual indication of rainfall intensity and the possibility of turbulence. This enables the crew to navigate around any potential hazardous areas along the assigned flight plan for the flight. Here we have beside the aircraft here, just here, we have the pitot tubes and of course the angle of attack. Now the pitot tubes are used to measure fluid flow velocity, and the angle of attack offers a visual indication of the amount of lift the wings are generating at a given airspeed or angle of bank. And of course there's some little sensors on the top of the aircraft nose just there, the canopy of the aircraft. And then we have the iconic raccoon mask for the 350. The 350 family was of course the aircraft that the raccoon mask was introduced on. Now it's predominantly seen around the modern aircraft in the Airbus order books, especially the 320neo family, and of course the A330neos. Is also seen on some of the older 320 variants and the older 330 variants, and of course the 340 as well, especially like the High-Fly Malta 340-300, and of course the 340-200 as well. Anyway, here we have the name of this aircraft, Khiri Nikhom, and just in the middle of the shot there is the Star Alliance logo. As mentioned, on May the 14th 1997, Thai Airways was a founding member of the Star Alliance alongside Lufthansa, United Airlines, Air Canada and Scandinavian Airlines. At the bottom of the aircraft here we have the nose gear door with Tango Hotel November on the side of the nose gear door. And there of course we have the nose gear itself and the strut. As you can see, the gear does rotate, does roll. Here we have the L1 boarding door, one of the main boarding doors on this 350 aircraft. And beside that we can see the Wi-Fi logo just there. And of course something else on the top there. I think that's just an A350 title or something. Do let me know if you have flown a Thai Airways A350. Do let me know what that the experience was like, as I would love to try a 350 or Thai Airways in general, and sometime in the future go into Thailand. Thailand is one of the places around the world that I would love to go to, especially Bangkok and Phuket. You know, as I mentioned, I do have quite a close ties. It's a pun there with Thailand. Here we have the logo of a Thai Airways, the emblem there, the orchid emblem there, and the Thai Airways billboard titles. On the top of the aircraft is one of the best aspects of this mold, and that being the dual beacon light. Does look absolutely amazing. As you can see, it does look like it's flashing when you rotate the aircraft, depending on the lighting in your room, I guess. Here we have the top antenna, the first antenna on the top of the fuselage. On the bottom here, that is the pitot static system. that is used to determine an aircraft's airspeed, Mach number, altitude and altitude trend. Very cool indeed. And of course there is the bottom antenna there. Here we have the L2 boarding door, another one of those boarding doors for this aircraft. This one here is predominantly for likes of premium economy and economy passengers. Here we have the wing light used in the event of landing and takeoff of a flight. And of course there we have the fairing, of course the fairing being the joining between the wing and the fuselage. Here we have the number 1 engine, this being the Rolls-Royce Trent XWB-84 engine, very cool. Nicely detailed spinner of the engine there, of course that being the centerpiece of the engine's fan blade with the spiral on it, very cool. And there, just there we have the vortex generator, just in the interior there. There we have the side paneling of the nacelle there, showing the very large Rolls-Royce logo there, and the blue exhaust. Not too sure if the exhaust is actually meant to be blue, not too sure. And of course there we have the pylon of the engine. Here we have the landing gear. As you can see, it is freely to move as it pivots, and of course they do roll, apart from that one at the front there, just this one here. But the rest of them do. And here we have the other side. I will give you a closer view of that one when we get to the other side of the aircraft. Here we have the wing, looking absolutely amazing. Of course I have been on board an A350, I just haven't been a passenger on one. Of course the 350 I went on was Nana Victor Sierra Mike Foxtrot. For those that know their registrations, that is of course the 10,000th Airbus built aircraft belonging to Singapore Airlines. Went along to the Singapore Airlines inaugural event for the Singapore Christchurch route back in on January the 8th, 2019. Absolutely the best day of my life in terms of aviation. But anyway, in the middle of the shot here we have the red navigation light and the 2 strobe lights for this aircraft. To identify whether an aircraft going overhead is an Airbus or a Boeing. Look out for the strobe lights. If they flash twice, it is an Airbus. If it flashes once, it's Boeing. And here we have the sharklet of the A350, looking very nice indeed. The interior of the sharklet looks like that with the emblem on it. Here we have the L3 door, used in the event of emergencies for a flight, if in the event. Here we have another antenna on top of the fuselage as we go down and look at the absolutely stunning tailplane of this aircraft and the livery. Absolutely gorgeous in my opinion. Here we have the purple registration of Hotel Sierra-Tango Hotel November, and the purple Airbus 350 titles there, being the 900 variant. Here we have the SATCOM on top of the fuselage. That provides the IFE, the in-flight entertainment on board each of the aircraft behind each seat. And there we have one of the antennas. Here we have the L4 boarding door. Could be a boarding door via the apron, and of course disembarking as well. And there is somewhat of another baggage hold there. And then we have a look at the tail fin, looking absolutely fantastic. In the middle we have the Orchid logo. Of course the gold is representing the Thai temples, the purple is representing the Thai orchid, and the magenta is representing the magnolia blossom. And there we have at the top of the tail fin the slanted Thailand flag. One of my favourite countries, Thailand, as I've mentioned. But this livery is absolutely fantastic. Aviation400 have done this livery justice. Absolutely fantastic. Not too sure what's going on here though. As you can see, there is somewhat of a line. Probably that was the joining of the decaling when printing. Doesn't really mind me, to be honest, but the livery overall is just absolutely fantastic. Anyway, here we have the tailplane of the aircraft, otherwise known as the elevator. In the middle of the shot we can see the tail light, or the logo light, that is used to illuminate light onto the tail fin during night operations. To give a indication to the ATC of knowing who the operator is of the aircraft. In this case, it would be Thai Airways International. Could also be used as a visual indication to give a visual indication to any of the other pilots in the vicinity of the airfield to know where the aircraft is. Of course, the beacon lights and of course the strobe lights would also be would be helpful in that case. Could also be used as a marketing tool to anyone to advertise Thai Airways to anyone within or around an airfield. Of course, there's another logo light on the other side just there. This went out of focus in the middle of the shot there. And then here we have the APU, that is the abbreviation for the auxiliary power unit, an additional engine if need be on the aircraft. On the other side of the aircraft, here we have the emergency escape hatch for the cockpit. Here we have the right hand side, of course, this being the R1 door or the 1R, because the side being the right hand side. Just there is the Khiri Nikhom in the Thai titles there. Must say the Thai language is probably my favourite foreign language if you ask me. If there were any language in the world other than English that I wanted to know fluently, I think it would be Thai. As mentioned, I do have a strong connection with Thailand as a country, as I know some wonderful people there. So Thai would be a wonderful language to learn fluently. Here we have the forward baggage compartment. At the rear of the aircraft we have the rear baggage compartment. Here we have the number 2 engine, looking absolutely gorgeous in the light at the moment. As you can see, it looks fantastic. Let's zoom in. Very, very beautiful indeed. Here we have the green navigation light on this side of the wing, other side being red. On the top of the wing here, upside down, we can see the registration of the aircraft. Let's put that the right way up to give you a correct angle of it. Looking very, very nice indeed. And then here we have, on the bottom of the fuselage here, we have where the ram air turbine would be, otherwise abbreviated as the RAT, called the RAT. That is used in the event of emergency, and it was used in the event of testing of this aircraft in Toulouse. And of course, here we have the absolutely stunning Thai Airways tail fin. Fantastic livery. As I mentioned, probably my favourite aircraft to have this livery on it would be the A350, the Dreamliners, and of course maybe the A380. Have an A380 in my collection. If you want me to do a model review of it, comment below and I will do that for you guys. This model looking absolutely fantastic. So happy to have this one in my collection. Of course, as mentioned, this model here was released alongside the ITA Airways, which I unfortunately missed out on. So I will look forward to seeing the NG version of that aircraft, and of course maybe the Gemini version, depending on the registrations. Of course, I don't really like having duplicates of registrations in my collection, as you know, being in my geographical location, it is quite unrealistic to have multiples in my collection. That's just something that I like to do in my collection, to keep it more realistic and not have duplicates of registrations. So if NG models and Gemini jets come out with the same registration of the ITA 350, I'll probably just get Gemini jets based on the price. But if the detail is nice on the NG one more, then I'll go for the NG one. It just depends on who comes out with it first, I guess. But that will do it for the main part of this video, the model review of the Thai Airways International Airbus A350-900 by Aviation400. Absolutely perfect model. If you want this model in your collection, get it now while it lasts. I purchased this one from my hobby house. Check out the link in the description below, leading you to that store. And I would really highly recommend my hobby house based in Malaysia. The shipping is getting pretty expensive, but it is, of course, you know, with inflation these days, can't quite help that. With the model prices going up as well. But if you did enjoy this video, go ahead and give this video a thumbs up, as it would help me out moving forward into the future of the channel. And of course, if you did enjoy this video and you are new to the channel, welcome. Go ahead and subscribe to the channel below. Hit that bell icon to be notified when new videos go live on the channel. Have a great airport update coming very soon. As you can see, a bus is next to the the aircraft on the screen now. That will be in the airport update coming very soon, as International Airports update number 19, going through the rear movements. So do look out for that, and of course go ahead and comment below what you enjoyed in this video, what your thoughts are of the delivery of Thai Airways International, and of course this model as well. And of course Thai Airways is an airline, one of my favourite airlines as mentioned. If you're wanting to go ahead and support me on my social channels, go ahead and check out my Instagram, my Facebook, Twitter. Coming soon will be the Patreon account, and I am part of a Discord server, and of course the airport's website. Instagram is where I'm more active on in terms of those accounts. The Astro International Airport Instagram page, that's where I showcase all the images, the videos, the live streams, the ins and outs of the airport's network, the news and updates. I'm going to be updated about all of that and see the route maps, the schedule board, and of course the announcements of my social media whereabouts, whether it's Patreon coming soon, and of course the website's launch for the next update. Go ahead and check out the Instagram account in the description below. Below that will be the Infinite Flight page, my plane spotting page, my Livery Designs account, and I think that's about it. My website, airport.com, is also located in the description below. If you want the utmost professional viewing of that website, make sure you check it out via a PC or a laptop, as of course the website is not yet compatible for a mobile device. I will showcase a video coming soon to the channel about why you should check it out via a PC or a laptop, as of and not a mobile. And of course, coming very soon to the channel or to my social realm will be the Patreon account for Astro Productions. Astro Productions is of course the main brand of everything that I do social media wise, whether it's on YouTube or Instagram. Patreon is where you could possibly support me moving forward in terms of the growth of those platforms, as I have great projects coming very soon to my airport and of course YouTube as well, including the expansion of this model airport. I have great plans to expand this airport. The airport that I use now is probably half the size of the airport I have in mind, so do look out for that. And of course coming soon, I am wanting to improve on having like a better setup for my work social media wise, so I can host more live streams on YouTube, Instagram, and hopefully Twitch moving forward, and hopefully have more materials, maybe a microphone or a better editing software to provide you guys with better content, so I can do maybe podcasts on Spotify as well. That's some ideas that I have. So if you want to support me even more, come along and join and support me on Patreon when that is launched. So that will do it for today's video, guys. The model review of the Thai Airways International A350-900 by Aviation400. Again, if you enjoyed, go ahead and give this video a thumbs up. Comment below what you enjoyed. Subscribe if you are new or if you haven't done so already. Ding that bell icon to be notified when videos go live. And comment below what you enjoyed and share this video to your friends, and hopefully you have a good day or night where you're located around the world. If you enjoyed this video and want to see some more on the channel, coming up very soon on the left hand side will be my most recent video on the channel. On the right hand side, soon enough, will be the full playlist of model reviews I've done so far on the channel. In the middle is where you can subscribe. But until next time, guys, fly safe, stay safe, and I'll see you in the next one.